Hi and welcome to my channel, The Wrath of the Craft. If you're new here, please subscribe. It would mean the world to me. This is a little box that I'm making. I'm actually going to make 2 pumpkin boxes out of this scrapbook wood that I actually got for free from my neighbor. So for the first pumpkin, I cut 4 pieces of wood to the same size and then 2 pieces of wood. So you need 6 pieces of wood total and it'll make a rectangular shape. So here I put some wood glue and some hot glue, and that just helps it hold the wood glue in place, so you don't have to clamp it or something like that. And if you were going to use just wood glue, you would need to clamp it or something. After I do glue it though, I do throw a couple of brad nails in it. Now if you don't have a brad nailer, you could use even a regular nail if you wanted to. You just might see it more. A brad nailer is a cool little tool, so you can't really see the nail after you put a little bit of wood filler inside of it. Completely disappears the hole, so that's why I prefer using that. So if you are crafting and if you do like to do crafts like this, I would strongly suggest to invest in a brad nailer. They're really not even that much money and they're a nice little tool. If you want me to do a video about that, please, I would love to. Just leave me a comment and a like down below. This is what my box looks like once everything is glued. Now I was thinking about maybe gluing the top on and just making it a square box, but then I was like, you know what, I kind of like the opening and closing effect because it is a pumpkin. So I decided to leave the top unattached so that you can take the lid on and off and kind of make it like a little jar or a little canister that you'd put on your counter or something. Excuse my dog barking. So there I'm putting this stick that I found in my yard. So another free. We're on 2 things that we're making right now, and so far we haven't spent no money on this. Zero, stingy with the Nero. So I'm doing the same thing. I'm putting the wood glue and the hot glue. I just like to do it this way. And this is how the pumpkin box turns out afterwards, and then I needed to do the same thing, glue everything together, and then I'm going to wood fill everything so that you can't see all these little imperfections. But for this second pumpkin, I took 6 of the same size pieces of wood. Now I didn't measure these, I just made sure that they were about the same size. And then any other little imperfections, I either left them alone because I didn't mind them because I kind of like the rustic feel, or I just sanded them down with my sander once again. So this little pumpkin was my favorite. This is before I put the stick for the pumpkin stem, and I mean, it's just so cute to me. I just loved how this one turned out. Here's both of them together, looking pretty good. So now I'm gonna go back and perfect them, sand away anything that I don't want to keep and just fill in those gaps, because I want these to kind of look a little more solid and a little more finished, a little more well done, but I still do like that little like rustic raw feeling. So this is my method. This is not the best method, but I was trying to use a screwdriver. You probably want to use like a putty knife or whatever those like metal spatula thingamajiggies are. Another tip, if you're making a box with a removable lid, you can add this onto the inside of the lid and it will make it so the lid doesn't move around on top of the box. Before this, I was having problems with the lids falling off. So here I'm showing you where I'm throwing some brad nails into my rectangular pumpkin, and then I'm going to throw some into this pumpkin as well, and then I'm going to paint both of them white and take this gray stain, and I'm just kind of like distressing it with just stuck a paper towel in there and put it in there. I'm taking a piece of twine and I'm wrapping around the base of my stick just to give it a more finished light look, and then I'm taking this leaf and attaching it on there as well. And then I'm just hiding like the part of the leaf so you can't really see all that. This is how they turned out, and I filled them with some of our favorite treats, fruit snacks, and this one I filled with Rice Krispie treats. Let me know if you like this video or not, and I will see you next time. And thank you so much. Don't forget to have a good day. Bye.